The Career Trail, your success journey begins here.
Wow, I would like to take it from two different angles.
Okay.
And the two will rest on the two most important people in my life.
Okay.
Fortunately, they all happen to be women. The first one is my wife. My wife kept asking me to do something. And then I started the media thing, and she was like, will it be successful? So in all my life, I had wanted to prove that it will be successful. Then my mother had 7 children, and I was the only person who went to the university. But when I finished university, and then I was sacked from NET2, I had a taxi, and I have to drive the taxi. My mother was in pain. My mother was broken, was worried that those who did not even go to the university are not driving taxi. And then me that I went to the university, I'm driving taxi. So I had wanted to prove a point. So she was one of my inspirations, and all the time. In fact, when I take something, I don't want to admit that it will flop or it did not go well. No, my everything is geared towards making sure that it flies. Even when I see mistakes in there, I see them as learning grounds, because I wanted to prove these two people wrong. I wanted to do something for them to have, I wanted to restore their hope. I wanted to prove to them that no, it will be okay, it will be good. So all the time I was trying to push. I see mistakes and I tell them, oh, this is not a mistake. No, hold on, I will fix it. And then I fix it and then I move on. You see, I have to go to my wife for money, to reimburse, to pay people and so on. And then I have to go with sweet words. So when I go, I tell him, no, I'm going to do this thing. It will be okay. So you give me, I'll come and pay. I push and push and push and try and let it work. So these are the two most important things that really propelled me, and they still propel me to do more.
Okay, I'm very happy this person asked this question, because now you are making an interesting revelation that you were sacked and then as a result you became a taxi driver. Were you, had you completed senior high school? When did this happen?
Senior high school? No, I completed university.
Okay.
So I completed Central University, and then I went to NET2.
Okay.
At that time, I had a taxi. So I had a cafe at Abosoka, so I sold everything and I bought a taxi with it, so I can give it to someone to work with, and then I can go to work. So when I was laid off, I was depending on a taxi. But the taxi driver kept giving me stories. So I decided that, let me drive it myself. Let me drive it. So I drove the taxi. I drove the taxi for 8 months. A university graduate. And in secondary school, I was the school prefect. In the university, I was the rep for my class in Congress. And when we say Congress, we mean the parliament, the student parliament. I was the rep for my class. I was very vocal, very vocal. So a lot of people knew me, and then my name was slightly unique. The Listowell. So it was slightly. So a lot of people knew me, and I was driving taxi.
How was the feeling like?
Sometimes I will meet my fellow mates, and then you see they kept contemplating that the Listowell we know.
It's not a
no, we will not drive. No, we will not drive a taxi. So I will either give you high price or I will not stop at all. And then it was difficult. My wife was then at Achimota School. There was a taxi driver series on TV, and the theme song was taxi, and yet taxi driver Noribe. And my wife will go to school, and people will be singing it. I'm telling you, people will be singing it. She will come home and she will come and cry. It got to a time when the car got spoiled. I was trying to fix it. I nearly turned into a fitter, a mechanic. I will fix it. I became good in fixing cars. Let me tell you a story. One day, one of my management members, my registrar, Mr. Confidence, had the car breaking down. And then the way he was parking, I realized I saw the problem. So I said, Comfy, open the bonnet. He opened the bonnet, and then I went there, and then I checked, and then I did what I was supposed to do, and then it's like, Comfy, go and spark it. Spark the car, and it was, I said, yes. Life took me there.